is Danladi Hassan. We take our text from 1 Corinthians 3:18. But we all with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into that same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of God. So from this text, we can see that God's face is His glory. God's face is also His image. And Hebrews chapter 1, God, who in time past spoke to us by the prophet, has chosen this last day to speak to us by His Son, who is the express image of His person and the brightness of His glory. So the face of Yahweh is His express image and the brightness of His glory. And the Son, His Son Jesus Christ, came into all the faces of Yahweh. Because when you hear face of Yahweh or presence of God, it's actually not one face, it's many faces in their infinite varieties. Our generation, we are privileged by God to exhaust all the faces of Yahweh before He closes His age. He will have manifested all His faces, all the revelation of His faces. Man will be too taught by all the faces of Yahweh. It's His agenda. It has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with our holiness. It's just what God has predestinated for man. That man will come into this express image of His person. So the person of God is on His face. And this is beautiful. In the Old Testament, God unveiled a portion of His face. Someone like Enoch that walked with God and was not. One thing the face does is change. No man beholds that face and remains earthly. You'll be translated. You'll become like Him. You will be translated because of the radiance and the power coming from that face is glory. And what glory does here is to change us. It will change us from flesh to spirit. That power is resident in God's face. It's a power. We have the hand of God. We've seen God's hand, miracles, raising the dead. The hand of God was what wrought all those miracles in Egypt. Pharaoh was brought down. He brought down the nation and all that. But they were not perfected. They couldn't change because it was hand operation. But the face of God, once He beams it, anything God's face looks upon, it changes into the same image that has been beamed. So you see, this is the power of the face. It's for change. It's for transformation. Nothing changes a man than the face of Yahweh. And this is what He said, we are the generation that seek Thy face. So you see a company of face seekers on earth. God will raise them. They will be so desperate for the face of Yahweh. And nothing will close the age like His face. Now when you read the book of Revelations, when God unveiled His face, He that sat on the throne unveiled His face. He said, the heaven and the earth, what? Were rolled away. So what will roll the present is the face, is futuristic. And that's God who will be. Because when you hear how the angels worship Him, God who was, who is, and who is to come, is the face of Yahweh that is to come. And as it's coming, is rolling away the present. Everything present will be rolled away. And that's why He said, behold, I make all things new. is that face that can make all things new, not refurbish them. He's not going to refurbish the earth, he's going to bring a new. The new has capacity to custode that face and express it fully. It takes the new. So, and this is we all with open face. So the face will open our face. Face that has been darkened by another face, which is the face of the enemy, is darkened us not to be able to see that face. But listen, Revelation chapter 6 also said something. It said when God's face was unveiled again, the heavens rolled like a scroll, and then the mountains were removed, skipped, and the highlands and all men say, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sat on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Is also judgment to judge the present, which is the enemy of the future, which is the enemy of righteousness, which is the enemy of the face of God. And so it's such a privilege that by the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, we have access to the face of Yahweh. God bless you. Thank you so much.